Today we're going to be checking valve to crankshaft timing. This is something that could be asked of you if you have an engine that's running poorly. So there's two different types of timing in an engine. There's ignition timing and there's valve timing. Most people, when they talk about or hear the valve timing aspect, they think they've got to get to the back of the engine, they got to pull the side cover off, they got to look at the timing marks in the crankshaft and the camshaft. You can do that simply by pulling a valve cover and the spark plug for that side. So once you have the valve cover removed, spark plug out, I pulled the spark plug off on the other side so I could rotate this engine easier. We have to remember we're dealing with a 4-cycle engine. And those 4 cycles are intake, compression, power, exhaust. So intake, we start with the piston at the top of the cylinder. We draw the piston to the bottom. That's our intake stroke. During the compression stroke, the intake valve has been open, comes to the bottom and is shut. During the compression stroke, both valves are shut as the piston comes up. As we hit the top of the compression stroke, the very next stroke is going to be the power stroke. When we fire the air-fuel mixture on top of our piston, we blow that piston down. The valves are still both shut. And then during the exhaust stroke, the exhaust valve opens up to push the spent exhaust gas out. Now, the very next stroke we're going to have in this engine is going to be the intake stroke. So as this piston comes up the cylinder bore, our exhaust valve will be open, but it will start to shut the closer the piston comes to the top. When we hit the top of the bore, piston's right at the very top, and that's why we have a screwdriver. We're going to locate where piston top dead center is. The exhaust valve is almost shut, and the intake valve has just started to open. That is valve overlap. When the piston is at top dead center, exhaust stroke, valve overlap, we should have the piston right on top. We should be able to take the flywheel and rock it back and forth a 1/4 inch either way, and we'll see both rocker arms teetering. If that happens right at top dead center, we know our crankshaft and camshaft timing are correct. So what I want to do, I want to roll the engine around and watch my valves. There my exhaust valve is opening. Exhaust is always closest to the muffler or the exhaust outlet. So we're starting to shut just at the very top. If I rock it back and forth, we get both rocker arms teetering. Now right here should be the point that I'm at physical top dead center. So as I go up and down, when I'm right in the very top, both valves teeter. We've now just checked our crankshaft to camshaft timing. Again, the only time it takes, removing the valve cover, spark plug on the opposite side, and getting access to rotate the engine by hand. That is as hard as it is to check cam timing. Thanks again. If you have any questions, please call us at the Meadart Engine Tech Department at 1-800-888-7181. Thanks.